From age 6 to 66, and from the likes of Jimmy Ellis and Greg Page, notable boxers and hundreds of others have learned how to spar, achieved a black belt status, and mastered self-defense at Terry Middleton's. For more than 40 years, Terry has shared his passion for fitness at his academy in New Albany.
We are a combination of the different styles. It's an exercise program, self-defense. It's motivating and challenging and fun to come and train and practice. So it's a good way to get your self-defense, physical fitness, and character building, mind building all in one stop.
It's just a really neat way that he's blended it and brought these different martial arts together to make students more well-rounded.
We have 4 floors here so that a lot of things can be going on at the same time. We're a little less than traditional, and so people like that, more relaxed style. We have people that would like to do boxing and nothing else. We have ladies kickboxer size that they can, again, learn self-defense and stay into shape, get into shape, and not spar and have to worry about getting hit or hurt. And then we have the karate, the traditional karate classes.
Let's stretch it up.
We have several instructors that help. This helps them become more proficient, because if you are a teacher, you must know what you're teaching more than average. You have to know the details in order to pass it on, which makes them better, which helps the students, which also, of course, helps me. So we all work together.
I take classes from Terry Middleton. I started, obviously, as a white belt, worked my way up, and then as I was going through, Terry just asked me to help instruct as well. You're not just locked into one specific style here. I think it started years ago with Bruce Lee, but even before he really got popular, Terry was going down the same line where you're trying to round out the martial artists. And I don't think people think of boxing as martial arts, but actually that's a really big part of martial arts.
As a child, my dad had boxed in the Navy, and I was around boxing when I was a little kid. And about 1963 is when I got hooked into boxing myself. And 1968, I got into karate martial arts. And 1971, got my first degree black belt. 2013, my 10th degree black belt. This is Jimmy Ellis with one of our star fighters that beat the world champion London, England in 1991 kickboxing. This is Bill Wallace, friend of mine, 7-time world middleweight kickboxing champion. This is Greg Page here with the group picture. He was Mike Tyson's sparring partner. Most people think you're going to get hurt if you do this. Actually, you'll get hurt less than basketball, football, or soccer. Another thing that they think will happen is if you put your child in here, that you will promote aggression. Actually, it's the opposite. You give them a way to vent their intensity and their sometimes anger by practicing punching, kicking, and hitting the bags and what have you. So it's sort of an altering program, and it helps the more passive people become more assertive if they need, and then the opposite as well. 42 years is like 420 years in the martial arts business. I'm a pragmatic type person who sees something that doesn't work. You alter it, you tweak it, you change it until it does. I've done it for an occupation, so if you do anything every day, all day, you're going to get better at it. Hope it's good management and maintaining capital.
Over the years that he's developed a system, so to speak, and he's always tweaking it. And the instructors here, we joke around with each other sometimes. Oh, what else did he change today? Because he's always developing it to be just accessible for the students. And so what he did, 40 years ago, it's amazing to say that, has really evolved to a more lean teaching style, and whenever he sees that something isn't working, he tweaks it.
He's awesome. He's intimidating at first. A lot of people are afraid of him, but he's real down to earth, and he knows what he's doing, and he's a legend.
Well, it's kept me young, because when you're around the 6 and 8, 10-year-olds, you never get any older. It's a way to stay healthy. It has been a good financial occupation for me as well. It's motivating to come to every day rather than drudging to a job where you punch the clock in and out. So if you like what you do, you never ever work.